Hey, what's going on, everybody? Ghost here from Ghostboard. I just wanted to take a little bit of time this weekend to break down dark pool activity. I know I've been talking about it for a long time, and it is one of the newer additions to the Ghostboard Dashboard. And a bunch of you have been requesting kind of a breakdown or, a step-by-step process of how exactly you can use this. So I'm just going to make a very quick video today. I'm just covering the basics, and then I am going to make some more detailed examples and breakdowns in the future. So for today, we'll just have a pretty brief one, and we'll jump right into it. So we have the Ghostboard dashboard loaded up here. By the way, this is our brand new landing page. But for a second, we're just going to hop over to Investopedia, which, you guys should all probably be familiar with already. And I'm just going to give a quick breakdown of exactly what dark-pool is. So they're just basically a private exchange. So me and you were trading on the Light exchange, which is the complete opposite of a dark pool exchange. A dark pool exchange is primarily designed for lack of transparency, you could say, right? So we can't see exactly who put the orders in and what kind of aggression is behind that order in terms of buy or sell. And it's not really something accessible to the public, which is kind of where it gets its name from, hence dark pool. So it became popular mainly because institutions wanted to put in these large trades without affecting the actual market, which by now you guys probably know they're trading, hundreds of millions of dollars, sometimes even billions, which can be pretty significant in terms of impacting the market if it's done on the regular exchange me and you trade on, right? So they've kicked them out and they put them onto their own separate exchange, which is really, really, really key for us to look at still, and look at what they're doing on that off exchange. If they're trading with hundreds of millions of bucks, they definitely know something, and we need to focus on what are they exactly doing with their money. So we'll go over to the Ghostboard dashboard here. I'm going to just open up the dashboard, and you guys can see all the data is available here. Our dark pool module is here on the right side. So we have a bunch of stuff coming out for the dark pool module. For now, I'm just going to break down exactly how you use it. So you're going to see orders flow in off the open, and they're going to target a specific level repeatedly throughout the day. So it's not the same person doing it, but it's a bunch of people that are targeting the same exact level over and over again. So you can see we have a bunch of 128 million orders here at 508.83. And if we scroll on past throughout the day, you can see they keep coming into the 508.83, right? And you can see all the way up until close, they came into the 508.83. So if we go back to our trading view chart, we're going to definitely mark out the 508.83 on our level, on our chart, 508.83, right? And now if we mark this level out, you guys can see it's a really key area of support here. This is where SPY kind of found some support on Friday before launching up all the way towards all-time highs. You guys can see right here, it was a point of rejection as well. A lot of liquidity at these levels, right? And if we scroll back, you guys can see right here again, ended up being resistance a couple times. And that's the only price action we have at this level so far. We are at all-time highs, so it is going to be a little hard to bring some examples here, but that's basically the gist of it. It's a lot of volatility on these levels. You want to mark these levels down, especially when you see a level being hit repeatedly. It's going to end up having, over $1 billion in value behind it. So you can see with all these 128 million orders, we had 254 million order. That's definitely over $1 billion in value. You want to mark that level down on your chart, and you want to see how it reacts to that level. You're going to see sharp rejections, you're going to see sharp bounces, and it's really key to look at these levels, especially around data time, right? You're going to see these institutions target these levels. They'll dump their shares, they'll dump their, whatever they're holding. And if we're looking at bounces, they're going to be looking at buys at these levels. So really key stuff to mark down. A lot of volatility at these levels, and it's something me and you don't typically have access to or kind of the accuracy for either. We can mark down any single level on our chart that we think is resistance, but I would rather look for a level that has billions of dollars traded behind it, right? Hope that makes a little bit more sense. So I'll just go over here, and you guys know I mention every single morning, this is our top dark pool level of yesterday's session, so 508.83, and we had X amount of value behind it, right? What I do is basically I have tools on the back end. You guys know I'm a data person. I love my tools, so I have stuff on the back end that I use to decipher this data. And what we have coming on the dashboard is actually a dark pool AI. So same thing as flow AI, which kind of simplifies this flow data for you. We're bringing the same exact thing for dark pool AI, where you're gonna see in live time, you're gonna be able to track these levels. You're gonna be able to see exactly when we hit dark pool resistance, dark pool support, what's coming up next, and what you can expect in real time. So that's gonna be right here on the dashboard. That's coming out in a couple of weeks. I'm really excited for that. And yeah, so really brief breakdown. Like I said, I'm just going to cover the basics of what exactly even is dark pool, where you can access this information, how you can mark down the main level of the day, and what you need to be looking for, right? So I'll pull up some examples here just zoom down on my chart. Like I said, we are at all-time highs up here, so you guys can still see it playing out perfectly. Resistance, support, but I'll just move down a little bit here to our recent price action. And you guys can see right here, support, resistance, resistance, support, resistance. These levels are literally to the T. Sometimes when you're trading intraday, you're going to see exactly to the T. We're going to hit, reject, hit, bounce. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. You guys definitely want to have this data on your charts. You guys know I love my data. It is definitely key to have this stuff on your charts. You can get a very easy edge trading SPY using just these billion-dollar orders every single day. So I highly advise you guys mark this stuff out. I'm giving out some free advice right now. This is something I've been using for about 3 years. I've been looking at Darkpool data and I use it every single day. I don't think, I would feel too comfortable trading SPY without my Darkpool data. So I highly advise you guys add this into your routine. Go ahead and break down the top Darkpool level of the day and just add it onto your chart. It doesn't hurt and it will definitely benefit you. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'm definitely going to be making some more detailed posts on this stuff. Make sure you guys leave a like. I'll catch you guys on the next video.